Here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Boo 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 boo. What a beautiful day, man. And I'm so gutted with myself for just done a full 10-minute video on this pish. And I didn't turn my microphone on. Got to love it. I'm like, get a wee listen back. I think that was not too shabby. Right, turn the volume up. So anywho, right now we're getting press that doesn't agree. The press that's dominated with people that don't agree with George Galloway's opinion on Gaza, Palestine, Israel, and other dust bowls in the Middle East. They're trying to frame what's happened in Rochdale, him getting elected on the genocide, stroke ethnic cleansing, mass slaughter, take your pick, which is happening in Gaza right now. And they're framing his election victory on that ticket as a threat to democracy. Now, as a lot of people that are into their politics will know, that Sunak is currently sitting there unelected, but George Galloway has been elected. Now, this may or may not confuse some folk. Oh man, you wouldn't. Things will never change. This might confuse some folk, so here's the way to break it down. He's been elected by the people of Rochdale to represent them in the House of Parliament. It's the Houses of Parliament, if you're talking about the House of Lords as well, because you get the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Oh, Lordy Lord! And a general election, people vote to elect MPs from a party to a general election, and then at the end of the general election, there's the biggest party kind of wins. And we don't elect the president. We elect the party at a general election through the process of voting for your local MPs. That's why right now you'll hear them framing George Galloway as a threat to democracy, while Sunak's sitting there unelected. He's only been elected by his party, not the people. George Galloway's been elected by the people. That's why you hear him right now when the monkeys are throwing shit at the cage, when the monkeys are throwing the shit at the wall to see what sticks. He's going on about how he's got a democratic mandate. That's why he's in Parliament. That's why he's going to go down to Parliament, and that's why he's sitting in Parliament. Sunak is Prime Minister because his party elected him. And the last person you could say, the last Prime Minister that was technically elected was Boris Johnson. Because although you vote in your own area, for your own local MP, typically, people just vote for a team. Unfortunately, that's the sad, pathetic reality of British politics. And you'll still get all the old dears out there, all the old dudes, man, and they'll vote for their team. It doesn't matter, because it's been ingrained in us, you know? Been ingrained in us. We've had politics shaped up a wee bit up here with the advent of the SNP, but that was all done due to Braveheart. Sounds funny, I know, but true. So George Galloway, threat to democracy. Rishi Sunak's going to savour democracy by reclassifying what the government thinks is an extremist. And some of the classifications are banned and about. Wow. Fucking wee. So people who are pro and anti-abortion, both of those mobs can get classed as extremists. Some of them are, man, over in the States, like your Jim Dawson's, all your Onward Christian Soldier Brigades, especially over in the States. They're militant with that shit. And that's where the anti-vax angle comes in as well, because the research behind vaccinations used a lot of embryos, which I think it was the state of Virginia just reclassified embryos as a life, which changes the whole legal dynamic. And that was through the evangelical lobby in Virginia. So it exists, folks, it really exists. And they're, whether you agree or disagree, man, I know where my head's at, but that's not the point I'm making. I'm making the point that there is people out there with a dog in the fight, trying to fight for your loyalty, while you just think you just want to look at Bigfoot and UFOs. Where everybody gets sucked into the truther conspiracy world. Next thing you know, you're fucking watching endless RT of Nigel Vag and want to vote UKIP. And people can't see the wood for the trees. Still blood deep in that shit. Anywho, so there you go, affected democracy, and it's the power of the tinternets. I mean, see, before the advent of the internet, you wouldn't have Wilders in, you wouldn't have Le Pen in, Trump wouldn't stand a chance. Fuck knows what's going to happen over here in the UK. I've got money on Nigel Vag, and this is what I was saying, that thank fuck I came back onto this was good. Over here in the UK, man, what's our election going to look like, right? If the society keeps getting ripped apart into the white and brown camps, well, you're talking browns and whites in each one of them. Mental, innit? But there's going to be, the society's getting ripped. Here's like a George Galloway conspiracy theory, right? Because let's not forget, Rupert Murdoch's fucking Top TV employed this dude, man. Right? So you're sitting back and going, why is Rupert Murdoch employing George Galloway? You could say it was just because he's a controversial big name figure and to get all the retards to the yard, right? That's one way of looking at it. Or you can look at it another way. Let's say George Galloway's in on the big fucking over encompassing conspiracy. It's helping drag everybody apart, right down the middle, tearing us all a new arsehole, right? And then just before we get our general election, if we are in two camps and people are genuinely worried about war and invading armies and brown people in boats and all that kind of shit, really worried, and the other side is worried about the fucking ethnic cleansing or genocide that's happening in Gaza and whatnot, you're going to have two very polarised camps, and each one of them will be looking for a strong leader, right? That's why I've got 50 pence on Vag and 50 pence on Bobo at 26s each. And it's not because I want this to happen, because I'm saying if the rip in society, which has already happened, man, look around you, man. Go and take the temperature of people in the world. I'm not talking about an internet bubble here. You don't get a good slice of fucking society as you do in a sauna or a steam room and you're talking shite with dudes. And get your thermometer out, stick it up their arse and take the temperature of the room, especially steam room, it's fucking roasting. And you'll see this is bubbling under the surface. It's a complete polarisation of folk, you know, and it doesn't matter your colour, kinda, because you'll have your token browns and blacks that go towards the white dudes, the white camp, and then you'll get the brown dudes with all your token whites, and then it's just split down left and right. And look how militant motherfuckers are getting, man. If it's no driving white vans into people, if it's no blowing fucking concerts up, it's fucking throwing paint fucking over fucking... Everybody's been driven to lunacy through the internet, getting hyped up in their own wee bubbles, spurring each other on till the fucking madness just fucking keeps growing amongst every cunt. Let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do that. At best it will be paint on a fucking painting. They do that knowing it's all protected. fucking stopping traffic, doing that retarded shit, blowing yourself up in a fucking... granted, that music is piss, but it doesn't warrant fucking blowing it up. Or fucking driving a white van, fucking brown cunts, you know what I mean? This retardation exists everywhere, right? Because everybody's been polarised, hyped up with all these wee bubbles, social media created bubbles. And I'm including WhatsApp in that, man, because you get or Telegram as well. You just end up in these wee closets, everybody spurring each other on, man, in their own crazy way, to an extreme extent. I mean, you must witness it. Probably a lot of us are in it in some fucking form or another. Anyway, so George Galloway elected. Threat to democracy scam. Richie Sunak not elected. Saviour of democracy. Get it? Got it. Pick your team. Nail your flag to a mast. See, I've took my fucking flag down years ago, and I've got my own wee dinghy, a wee blow-up dinghy with a couple of fucking oars, fucking brain fart, a couple of oars, and I'm just like, watching every cunt else's boarding for seeing where everybody else's ship is going, man. And I'm just floating about like, those maniacs, fucking good job. And then when the cannons start going, man, when you can't start fucking letting off the cannons at each other, they'll just be going right over my head, all the shots. And I'll be like, whew, hey, can't hit my wee dinghy. Hey, I'm going to sit and watch this. Oh, it's pretty cool, man. So I love all the fucking pirate films and all that when they start showing you ships getting blown up and all that. So, and I'll be like, told yous, fucking idiots, swindling fucks. What? You should see what I should see when I'm licking windows. Yeah, man. I'm glad I fucking tried to lay off that windy licking. Otherwise, I'd probably be aboard of one of those big boats that's on fire. There's the Onward Christian Soldier boat. There's the Allah Akbar boat. Woo, yeah, baby. Ooh, yeah, man. Just be rowing. Row my boat gently down the stream. Merrily, me life is but a dream. And I'll be loving it, man. Just watching all this warfare. I fucking told you, daft motherfuckers. You're already, you're all fucking in fucking la la land ready to kill each other. Woo! Row my boat gently down the stream. Merrily, life is but a dream. Get it? Got it? Good. Cat cheese, no cats or cheese. We're armed in this filming. Row my boat gently down the stream. And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell.